All right, so as you can see, I showed you all a layout of one of the rooms in our property. And this is actually going to be my room for the weekend. So there is a storm, a winter advisory going on, and I do work every weekend. So being that it is going on this weekend, they have reserved some rooms for those associates who are working over the weekend. I worked last night. So I came in probably about 15 minutes before rush shift to bring in my stuff and to turn on my heat in my room. Kind of just wanted to sit down and let y'all know what we do when inclement weather comes our way. Now my particular hotel, if power goes out, we will not be running off of a generator because we don't have one. Now I do think we are on the priority list for power recovery, but again, we don't know how long that will last. We did have a winter storm, I don't know if it was last year, maybe the year before last, and power probably went out for like an hour or so, but internet is what gave us the biggest issue. Yesterday I didn't really show you all what I did because it was a regular shift. If you want to see what I do on a regular shift, I have 2 other videos that show you that. But when I came in, I did have to sign like a disclosure form about my stay and what is required of me. So I want to kind of read through those guidelines to show you, excuse me, to show you all what they expect when it comes to an associate staying on on property. So for example, I used to work at another hotel. We were allowed to stay on our property, but we had to get approval in advance time. This particular property, we cannot stay on property unless there is an emergency, inclement weather, anything of that sort. Then they will consider the options and allow us to stay. So for inclement weather associate stay policy, I'm gonna kind of read it verbatim just so you can see what they require of us. At the top it says, in the very rare case that inclement weather forces a hotel associate to spend the night at the hotel associates stay over are required to abide by the following guidelines. Failure to do so will result in disciplinary actions or termination. So 1, approval for stayover can only be given by a GM. Department heads may not approve a stay for themselves or other associates. Associates must check in and out through the front desk. Late checkouts cannot be granted. So my GM did reach out to me before giving me this room, and I agreed that I would stay. Schedules will be adjusted in order to keep the number of associates staying at the hotel to a minimum while servicing the hotel and in accordance with the occupancy of the hotel. So there are a certain amount of rooms that we can reserve for associates so that it would still accommodate those that are in need of rooms. So associates are required to stay in their own registered rooms when off duty and should not loiter around the hotel. No pets or other unauthorized visitors, including family members, unless approved by the general manager and friends, are allowed in the room or on hotel premises. So we are not allowed to have any additional guests. Now, when it comes to family, they are a little more lenient, especially given the circumstances. I didn't necessarily ask for my family to come, but I did make mention if they needed to come, could they? And they were like, sure, just let us know. Guest room does not include pay-per-view movies, phone calls, room service, or other incidentals. No charges will be allowed to the guest rooms. No smoking in the guest rooms. No alcoholic beverages will be consumed on the premises, whether on or off duty. Associates may not be under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at any time. Violation will result in termination. Stayover associates may be called upon at any time during their stay to assist in the department. That's any department. Breakfast, housekeeping, whatever. Clock in and out procedures apply when associate is needed. And you can't just go to your room at any time. If you are required to clock in at a particular time, you clock in, you do your job, clock out at the required time. Of course, you have to wear your professional uniform. No loud noise or music. Has to access your room. They have full access to your room. And then that's all the guidelines that we have. What are our procedures as far as emergency procedures? Because we don't have a generator, the only thing that we have is to be sure that we print off our paperwork. So we have to print off all of our arrivals. I would probably, since I'm working tonight is Saturday, the storm is supposed to happen late tonight into tomorrow morning. So I'm gonna go ahead and print off the arrival paperwork for Sunday and Monday, departure paperwork for Sunday and Monday, and then there is one more report, and I'm going to print that off for Sunday and Monday as well, just so if anything were to go on, we'll have that on file. Might even do Tuesday just to be safe. If we don't need it, we can always throw it away, but I'd rather go ahead and print it off and have it than not to have it. So okay, so I've just clocked in and I have gotten all the information that I need from my previous shift clerk, and she just told me that we have to print off our arrivals list, departures list, and in-house list every hour up until our shift. So I should be printing out 8 pages of each. It's 11:30, so I'll print off my first paper at 12, and then we still have 9 arrivals left. I'm not too sure if they will show up because nothing is going on outside right now. It's just really cold, a little windy, so I'm not sure if they'll show up. I'm probably not going to run audit until around 2:30, just to give everybody enough time to make a decision on what they want to do. After 2:30, I'll go ahead and start audit. But yeah, it's looking pretty chill right now, other than printing off the paperwork every hour. That is new. The last time we had ice, I think we only had to print it out one time, but to keep it up to date, I can see why we have to print it off every hour. But yeah, I'm just gonna chill, probably color until midnight comes, and then I'll print out that paperwork. Alright, so it is 11:56 p.m. and I'm gonna go ahead and start printing off my paperwork. So I have to do arrivals, departures, in-house reservations for tonight, which is Saturday. Also need to do it for Sunday and Monday. So we will be doing that, and we're gonna see how long this takes me. So it's 11:56 now, so BRB. Alright, so it's 12:04 and I have printed off what I'm needing. I'm gonna go ahead and put this at the front desk so that it'll just be up there, and I'm gonna throw away the old reports. All right, so as you can see, we have a little bit of ice outside. The roads are iced. Yeah, our power is still on, thank the Lord. I just started making breakfast and I have about 2.5 hours left of my shift. So yeah, this is what it's looking like so far. Paperwork printing has been going just fine. No complaints. So everything's looking good. Everything's looking up. I think we're on a roll. I don't really see it getting worse than what it currently is. But I don't know. I guess we're just gonna have to wait it out and see. I know when I get off, I'm probably gonna go straight to bed and I'll see how the weather looks when I get up. But so far so good. So yes, I'm just waking up from getting back. I'm just waking up. I got off work at 7. I went to sleep around 9. And I'm just getting up and it's 1:30. I'm about to eat me a little snack. I do have some pizza left and that's kind of all that I have for food. I didn't bring a lot of food. So I need to try to figure out what I'm gonna do for food probably tomorrow. Like I'll probably pack up some breakfast in the morning. Oh, I do have some salads in there. I'll be good. I'll be good. I have some salads. And I need to eat those. I should be eating those anyway, but yeah, here we are. So yeah, I'm just gonna chill it out, eat my potato, and kind of just chill until it's time for me to work my shift later today. But everything's looking good. Everything's looking good. It looks like we have ice. It's 2 o'clock. We still have power, thankfully. My family still has power. I've checked in on everybody. Everybody still has power. It does look like it's melting a little bit, but because temperatures will drop again tonight, it's gonna be a sheet of ice in the morning as well. So yeah, this is what it's looking like in our area at 2 o'clock at night. I mean, what? 2 o'clock. Alright, so I told you I would check back in if there were any updates. So the only update that I have right now is my manager just reached out to me and asked if I could work Monday night shift if the night auditor who's scheduled to work is unable to come, which I already figured that would possibly be a thing. And so I just went ahead and said yes to that. I'm already here. There's no sense in me saying no and slipping and sliding back home. If need be, I'll just stay. It was raining, so it's kind of slushed over right now, and being that the temperature is going to drop even more, it's going to ice over tomorrow. But tomorrow's projected weather or projected forecast is sunny, so I don't know what that's going to look like again for Monday. So we will see. We're kind of just playing it by ear. I'm just chilling. It's, I think, about 4:30 right now. My shift doesn't start until 11. I just had dinner, which is a slice of pizza and my salad that I brought. And so yeah, I'm just kind of sticking it out, and that's that. Okay, so it is day or night 3 for me. Friday, Saturday, today is Sunday night. Saturday. Yes. Night 3 for me. So we had a projected 9 arrivals. Only 1 of them showed up, so we still have 8 that are in queue. I'm not sure if they will arrive or not, but it is 1 a.m. and so I'll start audit in about another hour, and we'll kind of see if they come. Temperatures are starting to drop, so I'm thinking the ice, of course, is going to stick for a little bit in the morning up until probably around afternoon. We still have to print out paperwork for arrivals, departures, and everything. So, but I think it's every 2 hours now. So I need to print off new papers. Apparently pizza was delivering today, so they have pizza for us back here. And what else? What else is there to update? That's pretty much it. I think I already told you I have to work tomorrow, so I'll be working for my night auditor for tomorrow, but I'll be off later in the week. He'll be covering my shift later in the week. Yeah, that's it. We still have power, thankfully. Thank the Lord. I know some places are worse than ours. People have been driving on the road. I'm not going to attempt that. So yeah, I don't have anything new, really. Nothing fancy has been going on. Nothing crazy has been going on. Things have been really chill. I'm just going to watch some YouTube videos, keep looking at the cameras, probably heat up one of these slices of pizza because I haven't eaten since around about 4 today. So I'll probably eat a little slice of pizza. I don't need to be eating this late, but we're going to do it today. Yeah, I wish I had more to tell y'all, but I just wanted to really bring y'all along and show y'all what it is that we do in certain situations like this. And as you can see, clearly nothing, but making sure reports are printed for the most part, just in case power outages were to occur. But yeah, this will probably be the end of it, really, because I feel like after today, ice and stuff will melt and we're kind of going to go back to regular scheduled program. So I am here until Wednesday, being that Monday when I get off, I'll be asleep. And normally I'm sleeping until about 3. So they're going to just extend my room until Wednesday. So I don't have to check out on Tuesday. I can stay if I want to, or I can go back home depending on how the weather goes. Because I'm not scheduled to work Tuesday or Wednesday. And then I'll be off Thursday as well. So I'm excited to have those 3 days off. Kids are out of school Monday and Tuesday. We'll see how Wednesday goes. And this area of ice is still on the streets. They won't run the buses, and if they don't run the buses, they'll close the schools. So yeah, we're just kind of playing it by ear to see what night weather does and turns into for the morning. So yeah, hopefully this helps a little bit to let y'all know what some hotels will do in emergencies such as this. Again, we are in an area where we don't get a lot of winter weather, so which is one of the main reasons why we don't have generators, because it's not considered a necessity. So they're not going to put the money into providing that for hotels around here. We're not the only hotel. A lot of hotels around here do not operate on generators. So we did have a few people cancel reservations for that reason. But yeah, as you can see, nothing really has changed for us other than printing off reports. And again, I hope that this video was a bit informative. It's probably very chatty. If you don't like chatty videos, I do apologize, but I hope that you got something out of it. But y'all have a great day. If you're starting your night audit job, I wish you the best, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.